So we're doing a chicken cordon bleu today. We're going to show you how to make that. So I bought some chicken breasts. I'm just going to clean off some of this fat. If they're way too thick, you can take them and you can butterfly them. And all you do is put your hand on top of it, make some very thin slices, but don't go all the way through. You can work the other side of that chicken breast too to make it larger. You don't have to go all the way down to the end. So we're just going to open that up a little bit. Just use your knife to help you spread it a little bit out more if you need to. Work it very gently. Now we're going to take this and put it between two pieces of plastic wrap and we're going to pound it down. Here we have our chicken breast between the two pieces of plastic wrap. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle this with a little bit of water. The reason why I do that is it helps to spread whatever you're using, the mallet or whatever, in this case a rolling pin. It'll help to kind of grease the plastic so it's very slippery and smooth when you pound it out. So we're just going to pound this out. There we have it, nice and flat. Okay, so to fill our one chicken breast, we're using one slice of Swiss. We're using 2 slices of cheddar cheese off of a block I cut. This is seriously sharp cheddar. And all we're going to do is we're going to lay those inside the chicken breast. I'm just going to break up the cheese a little bit so it fits in here nice because this breast is a little small. We're going to take that. We're going to take one slice of ham and we're going to just break that up and put that on the inside too. Then we're going to roll this up. So we're just going to take the chicken breast with the plastic and we're just going to fold that over like that. If you have enough room on both sides to take the chicken breast and fold it over the sides, that's a good thing. We're just going to take that off of there. We're just going to roll it fold it up like a package. And we're going to roll it very firmly if we can. That one came out just beautiful. Now we're going to flour, egg, and breadcrumb this chicken breast. And that's called a standard breading procedure. It's used for breading all kinds of things. Here we have our chickens, all pounded, stuffed, and rolled. Now we're going to flour, egg, and breadcrumb them. We're starting out with 7 whole eggs beaten. We're adding 3 tablespoons of milk to this. Three tablespoons of milk. Now we're going to beat them up. We're using 2½ cups of Italian breadcrumbs. We're using 1½ cups of flour. We have a baking dish here that we're just going to coat with a little bit of vegetable oil. And we're just going to smear that all over that dish, make it all nice and coated with the oil. Now you can take your chicken breast, you're going to lay it in the flour. You're going to dust the whole chicken breast that you stuffed, put it in the flour, shake it off a little, put it in your egg, roll it just a very little bit so the seam doesn't come off, and just kind of coat that chicken breast really good with the egg. Once you've got it all covered with the egg, just let it drain off a little bit and place that into your breadcrumbs using your other hand to coat it with the breadcrumbs so you don't get all that wet egg mixture from your other hand into the breadcrumb because it makes it all lumpy and then it doesn't stick to your product. You want to just kind of tap it down and press it down, and there you have a very nice stuffed breaded chicken cordon bleu. You're going to place that into your dish, your baking dish. Now we're going to bake these chicken cordon bleus at 375 for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm taking 2 tablespoons of butter and we're going to melt that and drizzle that over all of the breadcrumb before we bake it. Now I have the melted butter and we're just going to take that and we're going to just drizzle it over all of the breadcrumbs so it's all coated with that melted butter. So our cordon bleus are done. We're going to temp them to see what they temp. We're using a food thermometer and they have these little dents that are on there or little holes. And you want to make sure your product is up to that hole or dent. If it doesn't have it, well, then you're going to have to rely on your thermometer being accurate. And to test these, whether they work, is to put them in ice water and see if they read 32 degrees. With a lot of ice, just a little bit of water with that dimple covered in that ice water. And then you adjust that nut to turn your dial to where that should read 32 in ice water. We're going to check these. They should be about 165. And the temperature on these are reading about 165, 166. So they're done. You want to make sure you check more than one though. Check the ones that are in the middle. If you're doing a real lot, that one's also reading about 170. So we're looking good. We're going to cut these open now and see what they look like. Here we have our cordon bleu all done. And you can see it's just bleeding out that nice oozy cheese out of there. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit subscribe and tune in for our Mornay sauce that goes over the chicken cordon bleu and that you can also use for mac and cheese, any kind of cheese sauce to mix with whatever you'd like. Hope you enjoy this. Please hit subscribe. Thank you.